I mean, he really looks shook up for whatever reason. He doesn't have any confidence. He's taking way too many chances with the ball. He's throwing some errant throws, and this is just not a team that was clicking. Even when they were winning and coming from behind, I mean, they had to struggle to do it, but it was building confidence. They get shellacked by New England, and then they lose a game that they should have won against the Miami Dolphins. I'm concerned for the benefit of the welfare of this team right now because, in all honesty, I don't think they have a clue how to win a football game.
Well, I mean, I think that it tells me, at least, how important that quarterback position was, or is. We saw what happened in Kansas City today. Matt Castle's gone. It's a different Kansas City team. Aaron Rodgers gets knocked down in Green Bay today. They're finished, the Packers. They lose to the Lions. So I think that position, more than maybe any other position in sports, is a leadership position. And once that guy goes down, most of the time the ship goes down with him.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's really hard to win in this league if you don't have a quarterback who's capable of making plays. And the fact that, Broyle, whatever his name is, from Kansas City, Brady Boyle.
He's on the 10 as a
well, that's what I'm saying. The fact that he went out there and he really struggled and couldn't complete a pass for a while was what shows you that, how rusty he was and how ill-prepared he was to go out there and do it. You say that, or you say the San Diego Chargers, their defense was so stellar that they smothered him so much that he couldn't breathe. I mean, come on, man.
No, you okay. We talk about the motivational stick, and I love Rex Ryan. I really do. I thought it was cute. But as a player, I want to know how you take that during the football. But the owner of the Miami Dolphins, Steve Ross, he took the team Friday night to see that award-winning Hall of Fame show on Lombardi in New York City. He took the team out. I thought that was a great thing. I mean, does that honestly bring chemistry and bonding to a team, or is it a joke as well?
You know what? When the ownership's doing it, I mean, you'll take it because it's a freebie. But no, seriously, you'll take it as a freebie. The owner's bringing you out. He's going to take you in limos. He's going to do it top notch. It's a chance for you to showcase that you're going to be around. Rub elbows with celebrities because everybody wants to be involved. But to be completely honest, I don't know if it carries as much weight to say the coach taking it upon himself to do it. It all depends on the temperament and the feel, if you will, between the players and the Dolphins.
I've heard these stories so many times before, and now it comes to light because Lombardi's back in the forefront with the movie on HBO last night and the Broadway show. And I've always said, and people have told me that a guy like Lombardi could not be successful today with the athletes of today. And I watched that thing last night on HBO. I disagree now. My whole mindset has changed. I think athletes welcome a taskmaster like a Vince Lombardi, and there aren't that many of them.
Here's the thing you have to remember. A lot of athletes, most of the athletes today will not welcome a taskmaster like Lombardi, as you said, simply because there's two words that are available to him: free agency. It wasn't available back in Lombardi's days. When a team drafted you, they had your rights until they were through with you. These days, if a player doesn't like his situation, he'll go and ask for a trade. He'll bitch and moan like an Albert Hainsworth until he gets out. And in free agency, he'll jump ship. It's a little different now. The players have a little bit more freedom than they did back in Lombardi's time.
But they interviewed the Jerry Kramers of the world and the Bart Stars, and none of them had anything bad to say. They said, well, I tell you what, Frank Gifford was playing for the New York Football Giants and Lombardi, and this is a heck of a coaching staff. Jim Lee Howell was the head coach, Vince Lombardi was the offensive coordinator, and Tom Landry was the defensive coordinator. And Frank Gifford said that he thought that Vince Lombardi was nuts because he made them run laps and he treated them like high school kids. But eventually, Lombardi came over to Frank Gifford and Charlie Connolly.